New game. Alright. So we may want to consider giving ourselves some health. So... we may want to consider doing that. I think going deep on one might just leave us too crappy in another area. Like, terrible. I think we want to keep ourselves as weak. Okay. Alright. We're gonna go with that. I think. Yeah, that's gotta be fine, right? It's gotta be fine. Alright. Drama is our signature skill. Confirm. Alright. Take 3.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing. Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Hans, I died the last run, and I didn't save the game. I died to the ceiling fan.
Do you really?
Don't be naive. Of course, no. I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating?
Wow, Hans.
Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Awesome, Hans Sanitizer. Thanks for gifting the sub to Grey Lioness too. That's amazing.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large, infinitesimally small.
And there's duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You're lost.
Oh no.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canena motor carriage.
Here we go. Yeah, I can't imagine playing it without the voiceovers. I really like them. Alright, so... now, this time we have 2 health instead of 1 health, so that's great. Big fan of that. Okay. Oh, alright. So, I don't have the Twitch integration in here. Options, Twitch integration. I gotta put my token in. Alright, be one quick sec. I'm not supposed to share this. Gotta do this every time you play the game. I didn't realize that. That's kind of sucky. Alright, extensions. I'll be back in a second. Extensions. Overlay. Figure. Okay, it should work now. There we go. See that anyways. Okay. Hold tab to highlight, right. Okay. Oh, I gotta turn it back on so you can see the game. Alright, so you should, yeah, I have this guy here that you can give me a temporary stat boost, and when there's pulls, I think I can get pulls, although I don't see the button right now. I don't know if that's bad or not. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the game. Oh my god. Okay. So.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Alright, so we got a 42% chance. You guys want to give me a stat boost? There. Now something should come up on the overlay. It gives me a stat. I don't know how I can tell when someone's boosting me. Alright, well, oh yeah, I got a 0.1 boost. Alright.
You swoop up and
yes! We didn't die.
It's released from the blade.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Nice tweet. Thanks so much. That's awesome. Alright. Swoop up, snap.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Probably doesn't work on mobile invisible hat, if I had to guess. Alright. I'm gonna stop playing with that fan because that thing is dangerous.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Oh, I got a 92% chance of this because I'm got good intellect.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Well, assess the size of the impact then.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I don't need it. I don't need anyone. Alright, let's do a vote on this one. If anyone has a preference for what I should... Oh, I think this one gives me a quest. I probably should take that one, right? No, maybe it wasn't me. Okay. Oh. Are we gonna go with the polling? Alright, polling says I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Alright. Now we got a quest. Find other shoe. I love that this is the first quest you get. There should be something on the overlay. I haven't done it myself, but there's something on the overlay when you're playing. Let me just you'll see. Okay, this is so confusing. You'll see here. Oh my god, it's echoing. Oh, this is horrifying. I can't understand anything that's happening here. Forget that. That was awful. That was like a visual echo. That was like the weirdest thing ever. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. I don't quite know how it works either, but... Yeah, okay, you have to refresh. Yeah, I had to install it again, so...
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Let me fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Oh, I see. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum keyring. Okay, that'll open the front door, I guess. I guess it's locked from the inside? Right. Yeah. We'll leave it on, I guess. Alright, well, I've got one shoe. Disco ass blazer. You can't take a shower, although I would really want to take a shower. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Now, why do I keep my stuff in there? Oh, there's my shirt. These things have stats on them. +1 esprit de corps, +1 conceptualization, -1 to suggestion. -1 to savoir-faire, +1 to electrochemistry, +1 to inland empire, and nothing. I think you click on the button left with the 6 boxes, it makes it disappear for some reason. So I think maybe when I activate it, something new pops up. I don't think it's there by default. I don't know. I just wanted to know what... Okay, it wasn't under my drama. I have a -1 to something. I wasn't sure. Oh, savoir-faire. Yeah.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Ooh.
Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no.
Wait, are parts of my brain talking to each other?
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
I think I'm going to wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not.
Oh.
It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Well, I'm going to wipe the mirror now.
Behold.
Oh!
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it. No, I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to... Whoa. Some charm to it.
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Okay, you guys want to give me a boost? Because, like, this room I've done it, so I'm kind of moving through it fast. As soon as we get out of here, I'll be in new gaming territory, and I'll definitely be consulting you guys. I'm close though. Let's see if you guys are ready to give me some boost on this form. I'd like to do the formidable roll. So here goes. 3, 2, 1. Does it live update? Oh, I gotta re-highlight it. Okay, we got a 58% chance. I'm gonna dig deep into my mind to locate the source of the expression.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million.
Revachol. So I guess we're in the city of Revachol. And one thing, Guillaume le Million.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Guillaume le Million. Guillaume. They don't really rhyme.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
After the dazzling swirl of disco music, an open-air boîte de nuit night box somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit, then he made the expression. So I adopted it? Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. No, I don't. How long ago was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
Let me ask. I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Wait, I earned a thought? Guillaume Le Million. Is this game's version of a codex, basically? Yeah, sort thoughts. Temporary research bonus. -1 logic, head in the clouds. What? And has experience points? Oh. So internalize it while I'm researching it? Problem solution. Whatever happened to Guillaume Le Million? Whatever happened to Guillaume Le Million, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattering remains of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit boîte de nuit 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revachol West. So, do I want... I'm gonna get -1 to logic. Yeah, bonuses from thoughts, great. Intellect base, +5? What is... Wield raw intellectual power. What? That seems good. +5? Okay. Okay, this +2 to know the origin? Okay, well, I'm not doing that. When you have a thought about one of these things, you'll get a stat bonus. You can change them out for others and have multiple ones active at the same time. The negative stat is only during the research period, and when completed, you get another bonus. +5 is your base intellect. Okay, that seems good then, right? Isn't that... That seems like a great bonus. Hey Beau, how's this game? I've heard things. I'm just starting it. I played yesterday, but I died within 2 seconds. And then I kind of didn't pick the character I wanted, so I also did sort of a run through this room. You won't know the benefit of the thought is until you think about it enough. Okay, alright. Well, I guess I should equip it, right? Makes sense to equip the thought. Like, man, this game's interesting. I'm gonna let the mirror be for now. Anyways, Drenix, this is like the first room in the entire game, so you're here right at the start. Isn't this the door to my bedroom or something? I can't go in it yet, seems like. Okay. Thought I picked up a key. Or no, it was in my pants. Is there any way to look in my pants? Keys to room 1. Alright, I'm assuming I'd be able to use that key. Okay, is there anything else? No, I guess I have my quest. So the current quest I have, for those just joining, is I have to find my other shoe. I only have one shoe. I gotta find the other one. Alright, and now's a good time to save, since I've done this segment like 3 times. I actually just wanted to check something really quick. Have graphics on good. Yeah, okay, that's cool. It's hardcore mode. Oh, okay. First playthrough, not doing that. Interact with characters in the game automatic. Okay, I don't need that. Alright. The Parbat, 26 centigrade, arid. Can I close my door? Great.
Hello, officer.
Oh. Hello, lady.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep walking. Well, she said hello. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Why did you call? Well, what a weird conversation to be like. Can I not be cool? Why would I say? Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement, a claim to official renown.
Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Shit, this is a red check. Okay, so here we got an interesting set of choices. The red is for strength, right? It's for physique, as someone was explaining. Like if I look in my skills, physique, it would be red. Makes sense. And what? It's suggestion. Well, wait. Isn't suggestion? Okay, interesting. So, no, it is purple. Okay, I gotta go by the band at the top. I'm confused. It's this purple. Suggestion 2. Okay. Why is it 2? I must bonus from items. I've got a -1 to some clothing I have equipped. That's giving me low suggestion. Okay. Yeah, it's purple. Sorry, I was just confused by the red. Yeah. So I don't, even with the chat room giving me a boost thanks to the Twitch integration, I still think I'm probably not going to be able to do this one. So as much as I want to goof around, remember guys, I'm trying to play this as if I am the character, you know. I'm trying to RP it seriously, so I'm not going to do weird things like take off all my clothes just cuz it's funny for the LOLs. But I appreciate it. But I don't think, like, 17%, like, I'm probably going to piss her off or something, and maybe I have to learn about who I am. I don't know, and if she seems like maybe a, you know, a romantic interest for me, potentially, you know, you never know. Neighbor. Why don't I remember being cop? Who in their right mind would let me be a... Ha! Who in their right mind would let me be an off... Well, should I tell her that? I think I am a police officer. And maybe I shouldn't go around telling people stuff like that. But I also don't know if she's hostile towards me. Just gonna answer that if I'm drunk. Alright, so I would actually say that, though. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Oh. Okay. I should be going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
Okay. Why was that flashing? Did I get something? Sweet. Let's pick up her cigarette butts. Why is this? Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Oh, so she probably went away. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Oh boy. So should I try opening this door? Alright, so I probably don't want to be creepy and open her door, right? Don't have to. I think this is one of those games that just because something's clickable, you don't have to interact with it. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Are we in Quebec? A lot of French here. Alright, so hang on. Chestrapel, -9 centigrade, overcast. Oh, the weather really changed. Oh yeah, we gotta find my shoe before we're going downstairs, maybe. What's this? There's something on the table? Oh. 40 real. Okay, the French have clearly taken over the world in this game. I made it past the first screen. Oh, the game might be broken. This is the first loading screen I've encountered, and it seems to be quite long. Oh, no, alright. Whirling in... Oh. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Oh, I can use the keyboard to move around. Alright, I need to find a better zoom button. Just hang on. Oh, shit. Zoom in, zoom... It's only the mouse key that does zoom in, zoom out. Oh, my middle mouse button's a real shit show. Oh, no. See, like, look, I've gotta, like... Yeah. My middle mouse button is just dying completely. Alright. Well, there's my shoe. Oh, wait, I got a thought first. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Okay. Alright, I got both my shoes. And -2 to savoir-faire. I'm taking such a hit on this clothing I'm wearing. Do I get a quest complete?
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Okay, Raxa, thanks. So time doesn't pass in the game until you earn XP. Talking to people, complete quests, interacting with certain items. So I'll know when I get XP and that time in the bottom corner won't move. You're saying? At 826 day one?
Like two baby crocodiles.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Okay, how do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Gotcha. Okay, the shoes are the only good thing about me. Whirling in Rags. It's quite the name of a place. Sometimes you get a quest that says meet so-and-so at 21 o'clock, for example. In that case, you'll just have to find something else to do to pass the time. Oh, interesting. Okay. I get what you mean by that. Like, so basically you can do side stuff if a main quest objective or there's something you want to do. But then if you're doing other things, you could probably miss those appointments, right? Kind of digging the music. I don't know if you can hear the low in the background. A nice riff. Actually a pretty common riff, but I like it. It sounds nice. I think I like that. Oh, that's the song. Where is it playing? I guess it's just the music in this place. Oh, poor guy. Okay, where am I?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
I want to look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Seabird is the symbol for the discovery.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I did all of those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding.
Oh, drama's speaking to me. This is my specialization. His eyes dart from left to right. The man, but he is high. She just, what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Alright. sure it's not important. So. Speakers connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Awesome. Oh, there's a little stage here. I see. It's a poor stage. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing. This is where the lyrics would be. Right. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, there's... Menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. I don't know why I would go back there. This is a restaurant, right? A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open. Oh, there's a time. I could come here at 4 o'clock if I wanted to see what was going on at the union. Oh, what is that? The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. Oh, that's a travesty. I don't... Oh, that guy, it's probably the guy who's waiting for me. So I just want to explore around. I guess I don't need to leave since I know that guy's there. Is there anything else kind of look at? Oh, hang on. Man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Man, I can't wake him up because I'm weak. Like, that's not hard. Just give him a shake. Oh my god. Man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down to the back of his shirt. Wild Pines. Rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Am I gonna steal this guy's medicine? Yeah, okay. I don't know about any of that. Let's just leave him be. Some guy sleeping. Let's talk to this nice lady.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
This game is really going to challenge my sense of morals and ethics? Okay. Then I really... Interesting. Okay.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
My half-brother? So...
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
But he doesn't know me. If he's my half-brother, why is he talking to me like he doesn't know me?
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Okay, this game's story that's very confusing.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Oh, wait. In order to have a name, I have to pass a roll? Alright, I need a boost. Everyone, is everyone ready to give me a boost so I can name my character? I see I'm hitting the red with my microphone, by the way, so just let me know if I'm clipping or if it's like obnoxiously loud, my talking. I'll turn it down a touch on this side, but I am kind of redlining on the mic, so okay. Now, yeah, so is everyone ready to give me a boost on the Twitch overlay? Alright, this train is leaving in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I got a 7. Nice.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Oh, you want me to call out? Okay, thanks for letting me know, Tweet. But okay, I'll try and say which stat. Try to say. Wait, I can't name my character. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with a stench of liquor. Just call me officer. It is not yet time. Wait, I didn't get to create my name. Okay. It is not. I guess I don't really know my name. But do I want to tell him that? Maybe that's a weakness. I'm gonna say it is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I have, yes. I can see the times now moving because I've been having conversation, I think. I'm gonna, based on the evidence, I'm gonna say I probably haven't done shit, so I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I can't say dead body. I've been here for 3 days on a drunk. But I'm a police officer. Like, I don't know what it's like in this fictional world, but generally speaking, lying and false testimony and stuff, like, doesn't really reflect well on an officer, right? So, completely no. Look, man, yeah, I don't like dead bodies. I gotta go with dead body.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lyle Schnub. Why do I I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
So I have to lie about my answer. It's not giving me an option to not lie here. Just about, yeah, okay, you guys are talking about that. I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I think that's the least lying answer. Because, yeah, I know, but the truth is, yeah, technically 4 is not a lie. Like, I arrived at that conclusion too. It's just I don't want to say I did something and then didn't do it. But I would, if it was me, I'd say, I don't know. If I woke up and didn't know who I was and who to trust, I'm just gonna say no. It's the most honest answer. Yeah, no.
So the body is still in the tree.
I feel like this is Gordon Ramsay being like, "You idiot! Have you been here for 3 days as a police officer?"
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
That body is raw! It's raw! It's rubber! Look, it's bouncing off the walls! Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Where
Sorry.
it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Get going then. I can't remember anything. What we're supposed to... Alright, well, let's get going then.
After you, officer.
New task. Interview cafeteria manager. Inspect victim's body.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend... It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
So I got a new quest to report my badge missing, right? Okay.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Oh, there's a tutorial agent. An hour into the game. Alright, he's in my part. Oh, okay. So this is something I was wondering which direction this went in here, so... hang on, we gotta do some stream adjustments. There we go. We'll make it so that I'm one of the party members too in this game. Alright, and the chat box I'll probably just have to... Chat box probably can just go up here. There you go. We can hang out up here and chat away. Or why not put it over there? No, that's going to be annoying with where the dialogue it seems to be. I'll put it right there. Try it there, guys. All right. That body is raw. Can we talk to her now?
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
The lieutenant. Wait, who's Sweetie?
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Wait, hire her? What does esprit de corps mean? Esprit de corps mean? Esprit de corps. Where are you? Understand cop culture? Connect to station 41. So my cop instinct or my understanding of cop culture is telling me to hire her? How'd you like to roll? Why? She asked? Let's kind of... Like, I just don't get the context of her joining us. She's just being nice to me. I've got to get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Oh, I've had a good thought. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Yeah, but I thought it just said Monday on the thingamajiggy. Oh. This is that guy's restaurant stuff. Oh.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Oh, I'm having a thought. Oh, shit. Let me test. I mean, it does sort of point to the fact that maybe in a past life, I look like a 40-something dude. Maybe in a past life. Wait, was I Guillaume Le Million? This goes well with the theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Okay. This feels right. You belong here. I think my mind is messing with me. Is there a way to move the camera? I'm like, feel super stuck in the corner here. How do I sing? There's no clickable interactable. Sing karaoke. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyric. Of course, that's how it works. Of course, you can't just step on stage. You need a song. You got a repertoire to play. Okay. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening. More people at the bar. Then get a hold of a sad song on tape. Okay, great. This is the quest. So you're saying if I click on it, you'll get more information? Oh, info. Esprit de corps is the very spirit of policing, the Kopfgeist. It enables you to understand your blue-souled sisters and brothers, not only by picking up subtle signals from your partner, but by witnessing flash sideways scenes as they play out in your precinct. At high levels, you'll be the very heart of the police force, not only willing and able, but obliged to take a bullet for your partner. However, without esprit de corps, you'll be flying blind, unable to understand discreet remarks colleagues make in high-stakes situations. Remarks that just might save your life. Oh wow, is there something for all of this? Oh wow. What does drama say? Cool for undercover cops, thespians of the stage, psychopaths. It's my specialization. Great. Drama urges you to treat the world as a stage and on it to perform. It enables you to lie, to concoct the most elaborate and wonderful stories, to take on ingenious personas and perform acts of stagecraft and entertaining amalgam of fauxberie and deceit. This is setting my expectations really high as to what this game's gonna let me do. I didn't even know these were here, Lyle. As well, it enables you to see through would-be actors and their false antics. If they lie, you'll know. So this is the insight, basically. At high levels, drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage is to know the truth is a vanity. However, with low drama, you cannot lie or discern when others lie. And a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. Interesting. I'm kind of... Wow. There's a lot to read here. Visual calculus. So this is kind of like the CSI one, right? You'll be able to discern many footprints at high levels, makes the world reveal secrets to you, but you may be so absorbed by your mind diorama you don't notice as crooks steal your pants. However, at low levels, your mind's eye will be blind. Some of this stuff sounds like what it is, right? Like logic, kind of intuitively, I get logic, but like something like drama might not be immediately obvious. Conceptualization is a special role it wants you to play in the world. Not the role of a cop, but art cop. It enables you to make fresh associations, to develop into world concepts from Jan Karp's postmodernist Carperie to Revachel's arboresque and architectural style Didgeridada. That's a tough pile of words. Wow, I love the verbosity of this game. The Revachel's arabesque. I don't know what arabesque means. Architectural style and Didgeridada. I have to look those words up, and even the concept of hardcore. Yeah, I've got to look up those words. I could pretend to myself that I even know what they mean. You know what I mean? So let's look that. I gotta look that up. I mean, I'm playing this game the way I'm gonna play if I was not streaming. But except, of course, you guys can help me with some of the decisions and stuff. But I'm definitely digging the intellectual, like the academic intellectual side of this game. That's really, I look up Didgeridada in Google, and the first thing I come up with Disco Elysium. I'm looking for a definition. Okay, it's not an actual word apparently. It's only associated with Disco Elysium posts. But it probably just means style, like, shit, right? Like to Ravachel's arboresque architecture style Didgeridada. Or maybe it's a game concept at all. Arboresque. Definition, please. A posture in which the body is supported on one leg with the other leg extended horizontally backward. And then an ornamental design consisting of intertwined flowing lines, originally found in Arabic Moorish decoration. So, wait, so this is arabesque. And that's the other definition. That's an arabesque. Over 90-degree arabesque. I think they mean this. But like Didgeridada conceptualization, it's just Disco Elysium sites. Anyway. Clearly, there's a lot more to dig into this, and I feel like I have to do it because the skill checks seem like the big part of this RPG for the most part. So good, cool for analysts, pure rationalists, obvious logicians. Logic. I mean, this enables you to piece evidence, detect inconsistencies, and impress everyone with your astonishing conclusions. Logic solve even most complicated puzzle, be able to be proud and thus susceptible to intellectual flattery. For those blinded by their own brilliance, often miss important clues. At low levels of logic, you're going to have a hard time solving even the simplest puzzle. Thinkers, historians, trivia freaks will provide the breakthrough you need to arrest a murderer. Or yeah, so this is just trivia, essentially, encyclopedic knowledge. It'll clutter your mind with useless tidbits. You'll be forced to work with the clues in front of you. So, okay, I'll probably come up with stuff. Ideologues, conversationalists would be politicians. If you have high stats in encyclopedia, a lot of the stuff will be explained. Right. I mean, I'm almost thinking it might be more fun to play as, like, a brute than an intellectual. Just... and being like, what? I don't understand what's going on. Whatever. And then just, like... yeah. It might make a replay interesting. It enables you to break down arguments and hear what people are really saying. You'll spot fallacies as soon as they're used. What exactly did the waiter leave out of their testimony? What was the dancer trying to divert you from? Okay, rhetoric is it's debate. One whose beliefs are impenetrable, which is to say one whose mind will not change, one who will calcify. With low rhetoric, though, you'll have a hard time shooting down any argument. Nailing people to their testimonies will be nigh impossible. Okay. So volition urges you to be a good guy to others and to yourself, enables you to resist temptation, be it a bottle, between a pair of legs, or at the end of an iron barrel which promises oblivion. Sane people, well-adjusted cops, the non-suicidal. Oh boy. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale, one of 2 health pools in the game. A high-level violation makes you hyper-sane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's a bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have a little morale. Without it, you'll be profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. Oh, shit. Cool for dreamers, paranormal investigators, mental creators. This is Inland Empire. At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with clothing, conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown into the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be devoid of imagination and character. Oh, so this is like, Inland Empire is like your inner voice, like you talking to yourself and the different things, different muses. Okay. Okay. You know, I think we're all familiar with that internal thing. Well, for judges of character, interviewers, interrogators, empathy breaks into the souls of others and forces you, enables, I know what empathy is. Bereaved. At high levels, really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for their sorrows. At low empathy, you'll be an ungainly beast unable to talk to anyone without upsetting them. Okay. Authority. This is the assertiveness, basically. At high levels, demands respect. Even perceived slight could send you into knee breaking mode. With low authority, however, you'll be forever right. That's pretty self-evident. Esprit de corps. So this is the police. This is police culture. We read this one already. Suggestion. So this is about being able to manipulate people into, I think the game handles the FOMO really well. You're going to miss out on so much if you only do one playthrough that it's worth another full run, instead of only missing a few things where it feels like you have the wrong stats. Inland Empire, okay, interesting. Well, that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy. And you'll know it even if no one else does. With low levels of suggestion, though, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport. Right, so this is like the charisma one. So endurance, probably. Fighters who can take a hit. Lookouts who don't sleep. Human batteries. This is endurance. So, importantly, there are some specific mechanics. Like, heart attacks are definitely a thing in this game, as I learned. Endurance enables you to take a few knocks to the head, enjoy a greater quantity of drugs, and shake off a few cardiac arrests. It makes you a powerful man. I already feel like I need endurance. Cool for unstoppable fighters, guys who won't die masochists. Pain threshold, noise damage so you can push on. Right. Turns in on itself in a serious unhealthy way with full-on self-destructive behavior. Low pain threshold, however, you will suffer too easily. Okay, so I guess that's when I tap out or something, right? Push on. Okay. Physical instrument. Your ability to use your muscles and skeleton effectively to do push-ups. Okay. Breaks doors, bones. It makes you laugh at the namsy-pansies who can't. Right. Electrochemistry. This one's for the drugs. High flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning. You need to understand the chemical breakdown or talk to someone blasted out of their mind, or understand sexual dynamics. Electrochemistry is there for you. Makes you a man of oh, this is like the hedonism stat almost. An independent Lothario who clears up people at the bottom of speed and applies. Okay. Shivers. Enables you to hear the city itself to truly. It is a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you. Okay, so this is like almost the hunter, or like the listening, like the situational awareness. Half-Light is your fight or flight response. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn and injects palpable fear into your heart. Fear that urges you to act before it's too late. It is the aggression. At high levels, Half-Light makes you ultra-attuned to the world. Okay, you'll be ready always to pounce and physically interrogate passersby. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking and your methods limp-wristed. Those who respect violence will not respect you. Oh, shit. Okay, and then last category, motorics. Hand-eye coordination. Alright, this is exactly what it sounds like. It's hand-eye coordination. Supposing you... So there might be like some skill checks that make me want to grab something real quick. I'm going to have a good skill check or I won't be able to do this kind of thing. Fine detail detective, centralist, urban scavengers. Perception, that probably sounds like what it is. Little wad of bills hiding in a sugar bowl, odor of perp. So there may be hidden objects that will be easier to detect using perception. So I'm not very perceptive, it seems. Reaction speed is the agility of your body and mind. It's instinct. Enables you to dodge punches, knives, bullets. Okay, you'll be able to more streetwise, never lost for words or lacking a witty comeback. Your mental alacrity lets you connect little details in the file. At high levels, reaction speed makes your twitch reflex freakishly good. However, your body acts for your mind. Innocent situations can turn bad. Okay. Savoir faire, which is 0. Ugh. Urges you to be better than you are. Urges you to be disco. Slip by others in Samarran boxing style, then tumble out the back with unexpected acrobatics. It enables you to move with the silent footsteps, to groove to a good beat, and to lift useful evidence off purpose without them noticing. It also makes you cooler cop with athletic fit. Athletic flair will certainly impress the citizenry. At high levels, will make you the king of cool, which is as much to say the most stylish douchebag in Revachol. Nobody will see you until they're ready to be seen, and then they'll get the full treatment whether they want it or not. At low levels, however, you'll be a bumbling, feckless cop, unable to catch a pair of keys thrown by your partner without losing an eye. Well, I have 0 right now thanks to my clothing, so ugh. I'm a total moron. Machinists, tinkerers, instrument players. Oh, instrument players, eh? Interfacing. Alright, that's another kind of hand-eye coordination. To prepare key more for fixing things. Even lets you steal keys off a keyring without being noticed. High levels interfacing will isolate you from society. Why bother with people when you can talk to machines? So you could. This is the Judy stat. Composure probably sounds like what it is too. High levels makes you tuck your gut in and stern expression. Even lying in bed late at night when no one else can see you, you'll have to keep it up. You'll never be able to stop. Low composure though, you'll always be the first to crack. Oh shit! Every cop's got a point with all that fear and rage comes spilling out, and the ones who unleash it don't stay on the force much longer. Perhaps we're still, you won't even make the ranks of fashion police. Man, I don't know. Maybe I should have read these. I'm not going to restart the game. I'm totally happy being a lie detector, an insight. This is the insight thing. All right, so thank you for that side mission. It's good to familiarize myself with all this stuff. Very cool. So when I'm looking at that +5, my intellect is 5, and then it's +5 from my thought. We got a new thought at one point. Bonuses from thoughts. Intellect base is +5. So I don't get a bonus from this. Like, it would be listed here if I was getting a bonus. It's just the 5. 5 is the base. I'm pretty sure. Feel kind of sure about that. Does anyone know how to change the camera, or is it like that on purpose? Like I'm all off to the side. Is there a center camera button? Help, quick save, pause, dot cabinet, map, action, back, zoom, highlight. Oh, my camera's bugged? Okay. So if I save the game... Revachol is pronounced Revachol. Or Revachol. Orange. Oranje. Oranje is pronounced Oranje. Classier. There, centered. So is it just bugged when I come up here? That's when the camera got all funky on me. Oh, see, it's not funky anymore. Okay. So I really liked what I had last time actually from this place. Kind of expensive, and this other way I'll get a soup. There's one place I like called Mad Radish here, but can't get extra veggies put in your bowl, which I wish you could kind of do. But it's close. Okay. I think that's what I'll do. Alright, order placed. Yeah, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay. Alright, while we wait for that. So our next job was to talk. Can I just chat with him? Like,
Yes?
I don't know him that well yet, so hang on, let's...
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Okay. I can say the Harbinger of Ruin. What is golden orange like a forest fire but smells like liqueur? Or I'm currently... Yeah. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Kim is about to say something, let him. It's like when you left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out there. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
No, I'm good. Right then, questions, I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Asking about the body's location before asking if he killed him. So I'm getting this hint because I passed an invisible skill check. Oh, hi John, how's it going? Yeah, I'm digging into it now. Yeah, it's been real fun. I died to the fan on my first attempt. I have a heart attack. Where exactly? Location. Okay. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there, then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Franco-Nigerian, eh? So, they're one country now? So I was told to ask about location before if he killed him. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Before you said they hoisted him up on a tree, what did you mean by they?
People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
A rumor.
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The Unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I have another question.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I asked you where. Now I'm asking you why she left.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. The number is safely tucked away in a pocket. Mystery solved. Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Okay, this stuff gets on my nerves. I am a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know, I just went for it. You're right, I probably shouldn't have asked. Well, we're gonna answer this, of course, right? Like, come on. Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
That's all.
Let's go.
We gained 30 experience. Okay.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Oh shit. My savoir-faire is 0. I can't get away from this. I don't owe you shit. Oh, am I gonna take a nut? What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
You're under arrest. What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Well, what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
No, I'm just getting my bearings.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed, but don't show them the coin. They're yours. Proceed and show them. So do I have any money apart from the money I found? Wait. I can't open my inventory right now. Proceed. Okay. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm down to... That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Okay.
The cafeteria manager stands silently, looking at the coppers on the counter before him. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
You're under arrest. What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Fuck this place, I'll take my chances on the streets. I don't remember where my home is. I don't remember where my... Well... I'll just respond, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
New task, pay for damages. Looks like I've got a thought.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, south
You don't
maybe?
really know, do you?
I have only a vague blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster, I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop. Okay. Can I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on the building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Okay, good talk, brain. So I have a new... Let's internalize this thought. Oh, weird, I have a skeleton. Okay. Wait, I should read this, right? +1 Encyclopedia Factual Memory returns. Research time 6 hours 5 minutes. Okay. And this one, does this have a remaining 3 hours 34 minutes? Well, the solution doesn't come up yet. Okay. Wait, did that say THC? What does it say? THC. I guess thought cabinet. I don't know what the H is for, but also smoke weed every day. Oh, I have equipment in the hands. Okay, who made the call reporting the crime? Someone reported the hanging into the RCM. Maybe you can find out who it was. It may shed new light on the events. We have no idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. You need to pay for the damages you cause in the whirling and rags, or you won't have to stay tonight. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, ask guard. Right, so I wonder, can I do anything with my party member? Like, just to talk to him? Alright. Yeah. There's something going on in here. Door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 13 o'clock. 1300 hours. Until 30. Wait, what? Okay, so now he says we can go out to the car, I think, right? Like... Or we have to go to the back, so I guess we don't go to the back that way. Hello, ma'am. Oh, I have a thought.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where do I get such a crown?
It comes free with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic.
The idea of a king in the century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Okay. It's telling me to go to bed at 2100 hours, and by 2 o'clock everyone's asleep. Ha, I'm sure the citizens of the night are not. Alright, so my food is on the way. So I do go out to pick it up. I may have to go AFK just to go grab it. Alright. He said his car was outside. It's a bowl full of orange, if you want to see the orangeness of the soup. It might just be an Ottawa thing. Like, I think it might be local, but maybe not. I don't know. Sometimes they're affiliated, right? Okay, so now I'm in the game world proper, and we gotta figure out what we need to do. So let me go take a look on the street corner here. See what we're looking at. Is this your car, my friend? Maybe we should check out your car real quick.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Is the game not capturing my mouse? You guys not see my mouse?
Vapor emanates from the large
Weird.
engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Sorry, I'm just... Yeah, the cursor's not being captured for some reason. There we go. Okay, now you can see it. I fixed it. I don't know why it stopped, but anyways. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion, the Coopers.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright, I'm going to pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
I can go, come in dispatch, like, like a kid. Come in Delta 10, this is Firewalker, copy. I'm gonna do it plain. Alright, let's put that up for a vote. We haven't done a vote for a while. How should I answer the, how should I answer this? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's see those votes roll in. It doesn't tell me how many votes are in, but we got 100% for... Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 54th Precinct? I have something I need to report. Do I? Yeah, let's try that first. Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
An old man greets you on the radio.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in. Over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Alright, let's put this one to a vote in 5 seconds. Oh shit, I spit out a piece of corn. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh damn, you guys split the vote. Well, I laughed the most at just I have something urgent need to report. I am in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
Is it him? What does he want?
Oh shit, it's Jean Vicameyer.
He says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It just... Alright, let's do a vote on this one. You guys ready to vote? Am I gonna bullshit for some money? Or am I going to, you know, be honorable and just say, okay, this was a dumb idea? Here it goes. Vote away. Alright, 80%.
He says it's important to the case.
Oh, I forgot to read it. It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Alright. Vote for moving on or vote for continuing to beg? Alright. Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Well,
Vigmar said...
Alright. I'm not gonna say that. I want to be here. Okay, I heard you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
Any other good news?
He's saying he lost his badge.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Oh shit, Chester McLean. Don't get him involved. Shit.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Oh, my name is Dick Mullen. Oh man. Wait, maybe that's sarcasm.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Oh, my name's not Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen is not your name.
Thank you.
It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Thank you, encyclopedia part of my brain.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Alright, tell him to stop. Serious. Officer lost his badge, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace. Can we just... Alright, we're putting it to a vote, everyone. Vote train leaving in 10 seconds. Get ready. Alright. 3, 2, 1. The vote split. We need more votes. Oh, wow. Can't we just move on? I don't want to get it reported and... Oh, sorry. Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it. Done with it.
I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
You're gonna make a note that I'm in pursuit of my misplaced badge? Okay.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Oh, fuck off, Chester.
What's going on?
Oh, no.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Alright, since you're all part of this conversation, opening up for a vote here in 5 seconds. Go. Alright, top pick wins. Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Oh, I failed my reaction speed. That means I'm not fast enough to tell other people off? That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna be done with this embarrassment and say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun.
Oh shit, I think I lost my gun too. I don't have a gun.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh shit. Oh god, it's not here.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Alright, we get to use my special ability here. Drama to bullshit. Alright, I'm doing it. Does anyone want to give me a boost in my bullshit? Doing it. I need intellect. We want to make sure we pass this one. They're laughing at me, guys. All right. Leaving in 5 seconds. I need intellect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a boost. Give me a boost to the blue. All right. Nice. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to convince them that I didn't lose my gun.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth, and then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't. Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain.
This game's great. Oh my god, I'm enjoying the fuck out of this. I'm such a moron. Alright, hang on, somebody's bugging me. Alright,
Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
Right.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. Do you need further assistance?
Oh man, look at this. It looks very delicious, guys. Listen, I've actually lost my gun too. This might sound odd, but there's personal detail. Alright, I'm gonna do this one. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Alright. Please refer to me with my full name in the future. Hold on. Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Well, that didn't help rhetoric. Maybe I should just not say anything then, because rhetoric seems to think I shouldn't disclose that I've lost my memory. It's gonna go bad. And they just laughed at me for my badge issue. That's not gonna happen. Any news about my family? Okay. Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
10-10. Over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
But honesty is the best policy. But you know what, Tweep? Drama is my main stat. It's my trained stat. Play the actor, lie, and detect lies. So now that I just had that interaction, I'm kind of seeing it. If I want to leverage even having picked this, I'm going to need to start being full of shit. Because even though it's drama, it's not the full range of dramatic ability. That's the thing, like, I have to make sure I'm clear on, because there are other aspects to this that I would say, well, those also form components of, you know, acting and performance. But, you know, like empathy, for example. You know, if you're writing a story, it's good to understand, have empathy for other people so you can make more realistic depictions of them. So this is strictly like, I'm good at lying and I can detect when others are lying. It's sort of a very one-dimensional view of drama. So I'm a liar. I think that's what this comes down to. That's I mean, what I'm the best at. But I'm lying in service of something. Alright, so we need to pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Are these your tools?
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Oh, okay, so yeah, this is his car, and I'm just helping myself to his tools. I'm gonna take it off.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Yeah.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Okay.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
The only annoying thing about this bowl is that it's like not mixed. Presentation wise, it's great. I don't have to put a lot of work mixing it together. There's some spicy as shit in here. I didn't think this was spicy.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative
Thank you,
translation.
Rhetoric.
Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Thank you, Authority. Alright, I'll close the door. Okay, so we've got some new quests. Pay for damages. I gotta make 140 real before nighttime. It's already 9 o'clock. Track down your badge. Find any information. Okay. Got some new items. Equip this to open lock containers in the world. Equip these to open lock containers in the world. Okay. Don't need to equip them just yet. I'll look like a weirdo, maybe. Alright, let's talk to this guy now. He had some dialogue options.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
The guy behind the counter thinks some union people hanged a man.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
So we're at day 7 of the body being there then.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Oh, Wild Pines? There's that guy passed out with Wild Pines on his jacket. Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
The tone was muffled, eh? Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez.
It's like an episode
now
of The Wire.
it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Well, we are the RCM, I imagine. The dock worker is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. Let me make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Nice. Secret task complete. Ask him to tell you about there's secret tasks, are there? I'm shocked. I'm shocked that this game is doing stuff like this. Secret tasks. I leveled up. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sorry, a piece of lettuce is in my throat. If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Okay, I'm gonna let it go.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together.
DeLorean polymath?
I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, supernatural. White male in his 40s. What more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so this case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy? Alright, I'm gonna need you guys' help, but none of these answers... Oh shit, I clicked it too fast. Well, hurry up, I need help. I shouldn't have clicked it so fast. I wonder if you can do a do-over. Try and vote if you can, though. Really, guys? Hang on. I'm trying to eat. And this food is spicy, and it's making my nose run. Okay, so this case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Alright, since you guys are participating in this conversation, you're going to help me vote on the next set of options as well for the follow-up in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was the fastest seconds ever. Of course you guys voted for that. How many of you are voting? I need more people voting. Or everyone wants me to answer that one. You guys are great. I love your votes. Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
Yeah, I'm not trying to call you out. I see a pattern here. Everyone's like, yeah, do the sex thing, Gibbo. Yeah, we want to see the sex answer. It's all good, man. I'm just joking. I wish it would tell you how many votes. It's just nice to have context. When you see 100%, is that... Like, let's say there were 200 people in here instead of 20, right? And it's like all 100%. I would, be like, oh my god.
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
All right, this dialogue chain is still going. The rhetoric part of my brain is telling me he's being sarcastic, but yeah, I've seen some. I think there's about 5 or 6 voting. I'm pretty sure, probably around then. But anyways, here we go again. Vote for the next 4. And some people are immobile and they can't. I'm just trying to encourage the voting. It's fun. That's all. But don't do it if you don't want to, and don't worry about what I'll think about your vote. Although I may have comments. So in 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. Oh my god. Wow, really? That's mega sexy.
No, not really. Was there anything else?
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even.
Oh, I like that.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Okay. Alright, so I don't really need to go over the preliminary info again, but it's not highlighted. Can we go over the preliminary info again?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
No, I'll wing it.
There's no reason to wing anything. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel.
Give me a chance to eat.
The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Mega cool. I've heard enough.
Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
Actually, I have all I need for now.
Good.
Oh shit. +1, it was a murder. So I've got to find other ways to make this sexy to improve my score here. Because I have a 4 in Inland Empire. That's a hard roll, though. Convince Kim there's a dark mystery twist. So I think I gotta wait, right? He said after we investigate the crime scene and maybe find some more clues, we'll get some more favorable roll options for this, I'm guessing. I think I'm not going to let on to him necessarily that I don't remember anything. You want me to sex this shit up right now? I mean, maybe I can tell him. He seems like a nice, trustworthy person. And part of my brain said he was a half-brother, cryptically, but I don't think it means he's related to me. I'm guessing I can talk to him later. Let's go investigate this crime scene before we spend all morning here. Alright, so level up. Okay, so I'm going to pick the skill that I'm going to level up, basically, right? So, man, there's a lot of choices for leveling up. Do you guys have a suggestion about what I should do to level this up? And I don't have a concept of how many points I'll get over the course of a playthrough. I'm tempted to just pump them all into drama. Sometimes it's worth keeping a level up or two in the bank in case you really want to retry a white check. Yeah, that thought crossed my mind. In games like this with skill checks, sometimes you hold your level ups in case you get to a situation where you want to, like, oh, I want to pass that. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scarred by Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has a skill. It has a lot of them, but one of them in particular, it allows you to be undetected, I think, while underwater. And there's absolutely 0 levels where you have to go underwater in stealth. There's like one mission where there's a yacht and you can swim up to a security station at the side of a building. It's literally a waste of a perk point. In the stealth, because I didn't take it, and then I got to the end of the game and I'm like, why would I need it? And I looked it up. Part of why I like the tons of choices is it forces RP to agree. Like you said, you're a liar. Yeah, but sometimes you make those RP choices, but you don't understand the full breadth of the mechanic. Like, I want to be a well-rounded person. They're not well-rounded, but I mean, I must be good at more than just lying, but I just haven't decided what else I need to be good at. I'm going to hold this first point. I think. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to take drama. I'm going to see what it does. I think it's probably just a +1, but I'm going to see what it does and pick the drama. Okay, so it gives me a total of 7. Learn skill. If I revert, okay. Alright, it will make me better at lying. And John is right. I did decide to RP it. I want to be a good liar, so I'm cool with doing this on the first point. Okay. Apparently there was a pissing match between Precinct 41 and Precinct 57. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the dead bodies then. So my tasks are find out about the pissing competition, track down my gun badge, pay for damages, figure out who called to report the crime, sing karaoke, and inspect the victim's body. So let's go inspect the victim's body. I don't know. He said it was out back of the place, right? Let's see what this street sign reads. Fuck the police. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. What's in here? A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Level up other things too is a very roll with it type of game where your weaknesses can be as interesting as your strength. Okay. I'd like to avoid the reloads from saves as much as possible. We'll see what kind of problems I get into that the game presents to me. But the only ones I can see myself really reloading is like critical fails or really deplorable outcomes. This seems like a depressing game, so I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Alright. Help me vote on this. I know what you're gonna pick, just for fun. Voting starts in 5 seconds. Somebody wants me to leave. Sorry, I'm still eating. I'm almost done. Making my way through the bowl. What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
My empathy's telling me it's making her comfortable, but that doesn't mean I have to listen to my brain, right? Like, I can tell she's uncomfortable. So, I'm gonna follow through since I know you guys want it. The street sign says, fuck the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
What about the other sign? Pigs go home. Who are these pigs?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
Well, why didn't you say that before I asked the question, Encyclopedia?
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
We need directions.
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
Just tell me where we are, okay?
We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings.
The wall?
Some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Yeah, I had a heart attack, John, in my first playthrough. I had 1 health, and I went to reach for my tie, and I failed the skill check and had a heart attack and died. What was in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Fleet? What was in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What was on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What is in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks. That's all for now.
No problem.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Oh. One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Well, she's very nice. She gave it to me with no visible annoyance. How about that? I got some gloves. I'm the best at this game. Alright, let's go talk to that Dead Pines guy. So this must be a really crappy part of town if it takes 7 days to investigate the scene of it. Well, I guess I wasted 3 of them being a drunkard. And I guess they didn't call it in for 4 days. Alright, so probably it's just me that sucks, which the game is clearly trying to establish.
The worker is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
What about, can't my teammate pick him up? Alright, he's sleeping. I don't want to fail that skill check. I don't know what the worst could happen to him. Buy new thought cabinet starts or forget old thought? Yo, why is that so low quality? Alright, seems like this thing would be in the back. What's that over there? Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 8B. Oh, there's something over here.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Wow. It has all the options in here. Like most games will only give you like the quest related one and maybe one other one. This like shows everything. That's awesome. I wonder who this will call. Like in the building? Alright, but let's just... Alright, we got no reason to push anything right now. Oh, gruesome. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Talk to this little boy.
Kuno's got this!
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Is that Tracer? I think that's the same voice actress. Oi kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick! Love it in the dick.
Wow.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
This kid high? Oh, hold on. What does this mean? Perception?
The kid is obviously high.
Stop getting high at my crime scene.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouth hole!
Oh.
Shits himself? The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno! The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Alright, vote time. Everyone get your votes in. What are we doing? Alright, shit. Good choice, everyone. Kid, you wanna hang out? I'm not a knock.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
No, where's my drama roll? I guess I'm obviously looking like a police here. Sorry, guys. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
About this crime scene. You kids often play in this yard.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Right, this is why you're part of my brain. Right, interesting. No, I'm gonna say, so you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in air, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Oh, shit. I guess I gotta try and defuse the
How
situation.
did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his
I'm trying to
reason.
use my drama to get me out of this. I can't punch him. If I try to take him out, this kid's gonna kick my ass. Punch him. Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. Shut him down. Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you. I don't think that's gonna work. What is this 6 charade? I obviously know what they're doing. They're fucking with me, and they probably, if some local tough guy hears it, could cause some trouble for us. Who put you up to this? I don't think either of these two are gonna have a great answer. Are you I right now? Well, I know the answer to that. He's not gonna give me a straight answer. I don't know if that takes me anywhere. I'm just gonna stop it. I can't. I'm gonna lose. I think this is the beat 'em up option. Shut him down. Are you I right now? All right, vote time. Vote time. Sorry, I should have given some lead up time. I'm sorry about that. You all want me to try shutting him down anyways. Even with a 20, with a 2. Alright, let me get my chat room help, please, then. Here we go. Starting the stat vote in 3, 2, well, shit. Starting it now. I need strength or fighting physique. Red. Alright, here we go. Oh, shit, you guys. That's the last time I'm listening to you.
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it.
Ouch, my arm and my fucking knee.
Kuno can't believe this shit! Can no one stop the Kuno? Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can't do anything now.
What, Lyle? You voted to lower my physique even more? Alright, alright. I'm counting on you guys to help me, not to F with me. This isn't Scott Johnson's Twitch stream, where you guys tell him to play scary games so he'll have a heart attack. Although, to be fair, I don't know how you win at this game anyway, so... Officer Lame of Shitberg. So you got, well, I ended up with more physique, so all you guys that were trying to sabotage it, it didn't work somehow.
Fucked your shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up.
Oh, great. Now I lost morale because of the person dissing me. Alright. Yeah, I deserve this.
Yeah, you deserve this. Trying to show your dick to Kuno. Kuno was scared.
Oh god, do something quick. They're gonna start that again.
Oh yeah, drama brain. Let's do this. Yeah, laugh it up. Let's just get back to it. This seems like the lot. No. Well, this... Okay, if I keep pretending to be hurt, if I make a big deal out of it, that'll distract them from their accusations of pedophilia. Someone call an ambulance. I think I really hurt myself.
Officer, you need to get up. This is turning into a farce.
That's what you get if you fuck with the Kuno. You get fucked up.
Yeah, alright, I think I'll go with, Stop laughing. Kim, help me up. Alright. Yeah, laugh it up. I'm not going for 6, right? Is that... Oh, maybe that would scare him? You have any idea of the shit you just got yourself into, kid? Alright, putting it to votes. Votes are going up now. I'm having a hard time deciding. Alright, you guys... I was... I didn't think I was gonna do 6, but then... Maybe that's, like, a good play. Like, maybe he'll finally be scared of something and I can... question him. Do you have any idea of the shit you just got yourself into, kid?
Kuno's just gonna beat the shit out of you again.
I told you not to tempt such forces.
Not the gremlins. Oh, yeah, they're gremlins.
Now, how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
Alright, well I better save the game in case I die and have to reload. Alright, let's get a good run on. I feel like I'm moving slow through this game in a way. Alright. They changed Kuno's voice? Oh. Alright, so Kuno wasn't much help, and I interacted with those kids and got nothing but trouble for my time. And he's high. Alright. Let's have a look at the body first.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen, and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Gross.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
3% chance? Oh my god. Is this gonna hurt me? God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Oh great, the kids are gonna laugh at me. Alright, I'm gonna turn away. Is it fun just to try this? Let go of your nose without throwing up? Or will it actually... Alright, I'm learning the game system, so let's see what this does. Legendary 14. Alright, give me a stat boost, guys. We're gonna try and tough it out, because we're apparently really not smart. Please don't vote me lower. I guess you're allowed to do what you want if I ask you your opinion. Could give me a heart attack though.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
I'm gonna try to walk away now. Ugh.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
Gross.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
I don't need your pity.
It's not pity. You should wipe your mouth after vomiting. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
I don't need that shit.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is freight nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Turn away. Okay. Should I... There's a kid's ladder, huh? Magnesium, okay. I had a thought over here. Or, no, that's an intellect thing. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. So, is that a clue? A grown man didn't climb up and do that? Oh, maybe one of these kids hung the... helped. Let's look at this. Letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too.
Seems like a reasonable assumption.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or...
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
That's probably a good idea.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hurt myself, even with the tool. Alright, let me talk to this kid here.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child converses me. Listen, child, the smell is so bad that I threw up, and I was wondering...
Stay away from me, pig! You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
Alright, these kids have just no respect for adults. Alright, let's check this mud pile out.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
So when I highlighted it, it actually highlighted in yellow. So is that related to my perception? Do I see it because I have enough perception to see it? Alright. There are several footprints in my left by work boats. Get an exact count. Alright. I'm gonna ask for a boost. Don't do it low. We gotta solve this puzzle, guys. Alright? Give me a stat boost. Le stat boost, s'il vous plaît. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Much appreciated.
Maybe more than 12.
Yes.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
All right. Now I'll go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46.
What does number 46 mean?
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44.
Maybe there's a number imprinted. Maybe it's in the
3.
mud.
Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43.
European sizing? Okay.
4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Okay, so we have standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, then just one without reinforced toes. 46, 44, 43, 45, 46, 44. Then we have a 41. Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
That would be whoever climbed it. I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Imprints are twice as deep as the others? Okay. The one big guy.
8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
That's not the standard work boot, number 44. The right sole... should I be writing this shit down? Hang on. Will it be in my journal, though?
How many?
Oi.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Your cop will recall important facts when it's relevant, but keeping in mind can help you personally formulate ideas. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there might be a period where I can figure it out before the game tells me that I figured it out. So... Because if I find a matching boot, particularly that worn boot, steel toe. Shit. Standard 44 steel toe. Even paste an aberration. 41 light air. Female or adolescent, possibly the one who climbed the tree. Seven, glowing outline of a standard work boot. That's a standard. 46. Weight exceeds heavy 200 kilograms. An 8 standard work boot. 44 right sole is smoother, more worn. All right. Anything else that we've observed that I should make a note of while we're here? Child, scene, high, uncooperative, Kuno. Other child, don't think witnesses. Evidence. All right, and then we got evidence in garbage, potential, key. Boy off. Boy. The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilogram in print.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
I'm thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim refused to walk to his own lynching.
You have a point there. Anyway, it's something to consider. What else can you see?
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul.
You have
Someone
any ideas,
operating a
Lieutenant?
workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So, one of the people we are looking for is a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
I'm gonna make drummer works with a pedal. Could be a seamstress.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Driver. Not interesting. If only I had come up with that idea.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
I'm not sure. We don't want to attract too much attention.
You're right. Let's keep a low profile.
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
Alright. 4 days since hanging. Anonymous caller. Voice changed, right? And then 3 days on my drinking binge. 7 days since crime. Now, there was that worker inside. I forget who he works. When does it fit the time frame? How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
We've been through all of it. Don't know what that... That's a speaking thing. There's stuff up there too.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
I don't know. That's...
Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern. Calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff.
It healed me? What the shit? Okay.
No. There's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Alright, that stuff's from the street, I guess. I can't look at it from here. Oh, interfacing. Well, I didn't actually have to interface with anything, so... guess I didn't really need those gloves. Yeah, there's no way to get up there. Okay. Let's go back inside and get those keys. There's something up there too. You guys, we're looking for some union workers who'll be here at 4 o'clock. There's a union meeting. I imagine there'll be a lot of suspects to interview. Do you have to eat food in this game? I don't have any money. And hunger may be an issue come lunchtime, right? So this guy has... Let's talk to this guy.
Is in a deep slumber. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
+1 ruckus talking to Gart. Oh, we made noise. Interesting. Wait a second. Oh, shit, wait.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long as drink o'clock. I'm gonna go at 2 hours.
An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
Lick it, but only a little? I'm not gonna lick it. Don't lick it.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
New task, find booze and drink it. Oh yeah, there's definitely a bug about the centering on of things. I think when you click this, yeah, it's moving me like all around. Okay, I need to ask for the key. I've got work to do. Can't be drinking while I'm working.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
The text says 11, but he read 9. Leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution. Maybe I am Krasmazov? I'm no Krasmazov. Yum yum, tell me more. Maybe I am Krasmazov.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, wait. What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to this theory at a later time, officer. This here was about the trash container.
We need those keys.
What for, Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I've seen something here at the Whirling Ghat that I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
God, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
There's something else I want to ask about.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
Yeah, God, I saw another interesting thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
What?
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Oh, okay. Oh, I need a drink. Can you pour me one?
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
It's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing. It is but an imitation.
No, there's nothing there.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Because you're not a bartender?
That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager. I'm glad we cleared that. Was there anything else?
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
I want a fucking drink, asshole. You don't understand the seriousness of the situation. I'm an alcoholic. I need my fix. I'm an alcohol-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, you need to insert alcohol in my mouth. You know what? I'm gonna try and be a proper detective. I assume the game is going to fuck me up for trying to be a sober person at some point. Fine then. I had something else that I needed.
Like what?
Goodbye. Okay. So do I have to save and reload to make this off-center thing bug go away? I'm hoping if I just reload a new screen it'll stop. Alright, maybe she has something interesting to say.
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? I can ask for money from this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know if I've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Alright. We got the key, so that's what I wanted. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers. Okay. Captain, I'm the cafeteria manager. Okay. Oh, we wanted to go chat with this young lady again.
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago.
My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
You're real nice.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
I have to run. Thank you. Alright. Find booze and drink it. Put it in the held slot in your inventory and the magic will happen by its own. Alright. They're not here. If they're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. All right. So, I'm assuming that this whole thing is just wait. This is just to help me not throw up. So I haven't actually inspected the body because I can't stand being near it. I take it that's actually that's the thing. But it's so low, like, how am I gonna keep from doing it, you know, like... Oh boy. How do I put it? It won't hold? Okay, maybe I'll just try.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Plus
with his
one,
white
has
eyes.
ammonia.
The body below is entirely...
Alright. The camera's still off center though. Wait. So it's endurance. So I have a -1. Oh, from damage. Oh, I need to heal it. I thought maybe if there's some items that gave me more endurance, but I don't think I have that. Yeah, it's not a stat. So it's giving me a slightly better chance, I guess.
There he still is.
Oh shit!
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
I didn't mean to click that. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore. Ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. Can't we solve something else? I think I want to solve something else now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. You need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
Thought gained. Volumetric shit compressor?
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is
Great.
over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Alright, I've got a new thought. Volumetric shit compressor. Problem. Your shit is apart and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. Okay. No research bonus, and research time is 30 minutes. And I need some experience points. Okay. Right. Oh, we have to go here.
This trash container is locked. The
I had a thought here. Oh.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Open the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Wait, what is Inland Empire again? This is my internal hunches and gut feelings, dreams and wake life. Right. Didn't I just have a premonition that something's in there?
There is, but you won't like it.
Maybe my badge is in there.
Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Alright, let's start by looking under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it.
Yeah.
Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick out the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Pair of denim trousers. Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Why would they take off his pants?
Drop them in here, officer.
Bag the trousers.
Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty. Or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
A thrown-out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Should we ask the kids, though? Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
Intuition, why are you freaking me the hell out, man?
What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny.
It's my badge.
Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
A clipboard, a blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No! 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 No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I'd rather not talk about it right now.
Understood.
The mug. I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique.
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug.
Mm-hmm.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Close the lid.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all. You said you didn't want to talk about the ledger. However, now that you have it back, it would not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Officially.
Okay, so who put the clothes in the trash? Ask Kuno if he knows anything. Man, Kuno's gonna kill me. I already lost 1 HP to this guy. Ask Guard if he knows. Read your ledger and name the case. This case needs to go to your inventory. Okay. Wait, I have a thought. Don't I? Oh no, I don't. It's weird how if you click it, it makes the film go wee. Alright, this is a ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a... Use interact button in inventory. Oh, that's the interact button.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Urinal? What's a urinal? Do you mean urinal cleaner? Oh, shit. Is my stream down? Oh, I think there's some lag on my side. Sorry. There was no audio going through for a minute. Sad displays. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper. Or is it cleaning tissue?
Oh no.
No, it's toilet paper. Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Toilet paper, huh?
It's a metaphor for you.
Thanks, narrator.
Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Below the pathetics? Alright, let me inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissue. They look exactly the same.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue.
And how many voice lines have they recorded for this? Jesus.
It's not, though. It's toilet paper.
My perception's like, nope. It was a skill roll, too. Hilarious. Alright, time goes by as I do this shit, right? I'm gonna take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
This is almost a text adventure, right? Like, I mean, I'm loving it, but like, I've spent so much, you know, the majority of the gameplay isn't even like point and click. It's literally just this dialogue. It's cool. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I think it's interesting story so far. It's got me interested. All you have to do is shake off your finger below. The ledger now looks marginally better. Alright, inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminium.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved. How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Oh.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Browse the white papers. Oh, I'm gonna smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. The lieutenant observes you, raising and lowering the toilet water-logged mass under your nose, trying to get a good whiff. A good, analytical whiff.
Excuse me, I just have to ask again. How did it get in the trash?
It has a foreboding quality to it. I'm picking up dark vibes. Maybe I had to lose it.
You had to lose because of dark vibes? What are you talking about?
I speaketh the tongue.
Doest thou also thorough inventories? You should take stock of those. Official notes contain informants' names, undercover operatives even. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, dark vibes may well ensue. Now, if you'll excuse me, that thing has filled me with the sudden urge to make sure mine is in perfect order.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What would you say this color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Okay. Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands. U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Man, I can't open this thing. It's interfacing too. -1, lonesome long way home. Alright, let me take stock of the papers first and think about this. Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What was in there? What are they on about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely 1 more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Alright, commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Kim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large-caliber bullets on an ammo belt.
I mean, I was just thinking that, Ziggurat. Like, that's why I'm like, this is all voice acted? Like, I rolled out of bed drunk without a memory of who I am. And I owe the guy money. I rolled downstairs. This guy is my police partner. We went to his car. Then we went to the crime scene. We got, humiliated by a couple of high kids that called me a pedophile. I found some footsteps. That was great. I couldn't investigate the body because I can't hold my barf in. And then I went to get a key, and now I unlocked the trunk. Like that's I mean, I've been streaming this game. The last time I think I logged off, like I didn't log, but I think this has been 4 hours of playing this. That's what I've done in 4 hours. And like I've had so much internal dialogue, like talking to parts of my brain. It's kind of insane. Like it's like really detailed on, my inner intellectual life. Yeah, exactly.
He is not really saying anything, just standing there.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
With this beauty, commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Shit on a stick. The setting sun. The Furies are at home in the mirror. Setting sun. Well, no. The hanged man. How do you do that? The hanged man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The hanged man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the hanged man. It's good we sorted this out.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Well, 2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though. Well, you know what? I'm not going to tell him. I'll nod and return to my case notes.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse, handwritten logs on investigations dating back to January 51, stamped case files, commit to paper. These are the last couple of months of your life.
There was a mention of naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Title, one might even say. Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, all my cases employ a naming convention similar to what we used on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
What is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Alright, I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Alright, I need help from all my junior detectives in the chat. Help me pass this roll. I don't know if I should read all the case files. Oh, why the hell not? I'm not in any rush. Alright, in 5 seconds, the stat train is going to roll out. I would be very appreciative if you could help me make this roll. Alright, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I think it doesn't update until after the countdown is done. What? What's happening?
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm.
Am I dying?
Your jaw.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh God, it's painful.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
Guys. First of all, clip that.
Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
See, I think it's hilarious. There's just one sad part in that I'm gonna have to redo a lot of that now. Kuno must be laughing his ass off right now. Why did you guys lower my physique? You can see my stats. Why did it wasn't even it had nothing to do. I asked you to raise my intellect. You're like proving this game right, that the world is a shitty, terrible place. And given the chance you won't help me, you'll destroy it just to watch the world burn. Oh my god. So who did it? Like, are there just random people here that aren't? Because a lot of you guys are participating in the chat, and I assume I'm like all thinking you guys are like totally, you know, like Lyle Schnub, Ziggurat, Tweep, It's Bollocks. I'm assuming you guys are like into it and you're following along and helping. So is it lurkers that are doing it? Like, who did it? And how? Now I've got to start an investigation to find which people in my chat room killed me. Yeah, I know you guys, some of you voted on it earlier. And it's cool. It's not gonna affect anything. Just tell me. Like, so for the stat, because I don't know how the stat thing works on Twitch. Like, is it a vote? Voting thing? Oh my god. I lowered physique. Oh. Is there a cost to when you increase intelligence? Okay, I didn't know that was part of the dynamic. So it might be my fault. In asking you to increase my intellect, it actually lowered my physique. I thought, okay, I didn't know that it worked that way. Oh, brutal, you guys. So brutal. Somebody just clip that for me. I need to watch that again. Because I'm gonna have to do all those. That was a lot of dialogue to go through. Oh my god. Man, I thought maybe the guy next to me would help me. I guess when you hit 0 health, you hit 0 health. Is that my most recent save? Please don't be so far back. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've only got 2 thoughts. Wait, maybe I have a more recent one. Nope, that was the most recent one. Oh, brutal, you guys. So brutal. Alright, so, okay, before we get started, then I'm gonna load up the stream here and see how this works as well. So, hang on. I know it's gonna be kind of weird and echoey a little bit, probably. Oh, my computer's gonna blow up. Hang on. Alright, I'm just gonna lower the quality of what I'm streaming back to myself here. Wait, I think I gotta put it on my channel. Hang on. Alright, I'm punishing you guys with an ad break. I don't know why I'm punishing you guys. But I'm just taking out my shit then. Come on. Oh my, see how slow everything's loading? Okay. I think my computer's probably needs a reboot before I continue. Alright, let's see here. I actually should open up in the secondary window. See how slow everything's loading? Oh, here we go. It's echo time. My computer's probably needs a reboot before I continue. This is so weird now. I've got visual echoes again. I actually should open up in the secondary window. Alright. Hang on. Just lower the quality. I actually can't stream this and do this, so I just want to see how this works here. So I'm gonna run. It's a skill thing. Okay. Vote for meditation. Right. So let's vote to get the intellect up. See if it happens again. Oh, I don't think mine's working. Alright. So I see, I do have a sense of how it works. Yeah, it's gonna kill me again. Oh my god, you guys.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure.
Okay.
It's spreading to your left
Good
arm,
to know. Good to know.
jaw.
So I'm guessing this is bad. Let it all go.
There's no shame in surrendering.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Well, the thing is, you guys probably didn't it looked like I had two physique. So you gotta, like, bear in mind, not you, I just mean, like, you know, when I think about it, you think about it, whatever, we have to bear in mind that, that it can have an impact. Like, I gotta think about that. It's my responsibility. Like, oh, I shouldn't ask for help if it's gonna kill me. Wow, you guys, wow. That's something else.